Girl. FachtgyrlSnoop.
Who's she?
FachtgyrlSnoop.
What was the name again?
First time ever in my life. Girl, please.
Hey, what's up, my snoopers? It's your girl, Tony Michelle, aka FachtgyrlSnoop, and I am here just to drop a quick video. I hope you guys had a great weekend. And as usual, this Monday felt like a Monday, but I had an exciting weekend. But before I get into that, if you are a new subscriber and you want to see more of my FachtgyrlSnoop shenanigans, please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe on my videos because like I tell you guys all the time, I am trying to make it out here in these YouTube and podcast streets, and I cannot do that without you. And guess what? It costs you absolutely nothing. Zip, zero, zilch. Moolah, just 3 seconds of your time. But if you are A1 from day one snooper, I just want to tell you thank you for always supporting your girl, because that gives me the courage to come up here to do this in front of you guys every day, and I certainly appreciate your support. But we have a lot of things to get into. But about my weekend, I actually went to Georgia to see my friend that was coping with her COVID illness. She doesn't have COVID anymore, but she is struggling to get back to 100%. So I actually went by there to just to check up on her to make sure she was okay. And in the midst of that, I also got a chance to see some of my old homegirls back in my Germany days. Now, for those of you who do not know, I actually went to high school in Germany, and I actually graduated in Germany. Trust me, I did not want to go at first, but guess what? It was the best experience of my life, and I have made lifelong friends after that, people who I still talk to each day. So shout out to Des and Christy. I had such a good time with you guys. It was such a kiki. All right, so we got a lot of stuff to get into. Okay, so the first thing we are going to talk about now. I don't know if you guys heard about this, and I'm about to share my screen just 1 second, because I mean it was just all kind of stuff just going down. Like every time I look, this, every time I get done with one story, another story comes out. You got the stories that pump out, and then you have days where there's absolutely nothing happening. But today it was straight up happening. Now, I don't know if you guys heard about this story. Michael Jordan's son, his name is Jeffrey Jordan. Well, he's now being accused of a felony assault after getting really aggressive with hospital staff. Hold on, let me share my screen so you guys could see what I see. Told you guys I could sing. No, I really can't. All right, so you guys see my screen, right? All right. So Michael Jordan's son, his name is Jeffrey. I'm sure they call him Jeff for short. I'm gonna call him Jeff for this video. This is him. I don't know if you guys could see him. I'm sure you can. This is him. To me, he looks nothing like his dad. But apparently, he had some basketball skills or whatnot. So, he's doing his thing. Well, I guess he was doing his thing. He's like 32 years old. I don't think he's playing basketball anymore. But any event, let me make myself a little bigger. Let me tell y'all what happened. And this is all according to TMZ, aka Harvey Levin. Okay, so his oldest son, he is actually gracing our headlines, and it is not in a good way. Let me put this picture so y'all can see him a little better. Hold on for a second. There we go. Okay. Now, TMZ is reporting that over the weekend, he is now being accused of assaulting staff members at an Arizona hospital where he was apparently being treated for an injury while at a bar. Now I'm going to say allegedly. Now, according to TMZ and law enforcement, this happened this past Friday, on the 24th of September. They said that Jeff fell and hit his head at a bar, and it was also reported that he became very aggressive with security who were just trying to escort him out of the bar so that he could receive the medical attention that he needed from the fall. Now, Scottsdale police came and said that the Scott police actually came to the scene. They took him to the hospital. And TMZ alleges that while at the local Arizona hospital, that's where Jeff got accused of assaulting hospital staff while he was being treated for the fall injuries. The police took a report for aggravated assault at the hospital, and that is what they say is considered a felony. Now, allegedly, sources from Jeffrey's camp say that he was confused and disoriented from the fall, and he had absolutely no idea what was happening. And y'all want to know what my 2 cents is? Y'all really want to know what my 2 cents? Okay. My 2 cents is I'm waiting for them just to say that little old Jeff, little MJ Spawn, got so drunk and so litty off of the drinks that he couldn't compose himself. He fell off the bar stool, I'm assuming. And imagine all the people at the club. So he was probably embarrassed as I don't know what. And, I think between him being drunk, him being embarrassed, that was just a cause of disaster. But, my also opinion is that I believe that Daddy MJ is going to come in and save the day and make it all disappear. So let me know y'all 2 cents on that. Do y'all agree with me, or do y'all think that Daddy MJ is going to let him stick it out for himself? So let me know y'all 2 cents on that, okay? All right. Let's see what else we got to talk about. Oh gosh, I know you guys heard about this by now. RKelly. So yep, y'all see it. Okay. RKelly. The jury verdict is in, and they found him guilty of all counts of racketeering and sex trafficking. Excuse me. I'm not going to say the word because y'all know how YouTube and Facebook and all these social media platforms are. When you start using certain words, they love to freaking dock your videos, and I just don't have time for that today. Okay, so now I don't know about y'all, but this was the most longest week of my life. Longest 6 weeks. It seemed like this was actually going on forever and ever and ever. All right, so let me tell y'all what went down. All right, now in case you guys missed this video, you could catch up on my website, that is FatgyrlSnoop.com. .co. Oh, I almost said .com. No, a little minion messed that up for me. So, it's a long story. We'll get into that in another one. I might make like a why you mad Monday. You know what I'm saying? Mad Monday. That's probably why I'm going to call it. Let people call in and let me know why you're mad. Why you upset. I'll think about that. But moving on to kills. Now, prosecutors announced that the verdict against the singer. They announced the verdict today. The jury was said to have consisted of 7 men and 5 women. Now, the jury decision is the most current development in R. Kelly's trial, who, I don't know, by the way, decided not to take the stand at the trial. And that might have been maybe his saving grace, because I'm sure that the prosecutors was ready to rip a new one in him. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that literally. Okay. Now, so he decided not to take the stand, but there were dozens of witnesses that actually did take the stand, and they accused him of messing around with underage girls and I'm gonna say sexual and physical, the A word, okay? And the indictment against him includes racketeering, and that dates all the way back to 1999, almost 22 years ago. Now, my question is, when I read that, my question is, can they do that? Is there a such thing as statute of limitations? Especially when it comes down to certain states. So I'm really curious, what would the 1995 claims stick because of statute of limitations? If anybody's a lawyer out there, put your 2 cents in the comments. Put your law, you got the law degree for something, so put that in the comments. I want to know your 2 cents about that. Now, here is what the prosecutors are alleging. They allege that Robert traveled throughout the United States and abroad to perform at concert venues and to recruit women and girls to engage in illegal sexual activity with Kelly. Now, according to the indictment, his victims had to obey numerous rules while they were not allowed to leave their room without having permission. And that includes when they wanted something to eat and when they had to take a doo-doo or a pee-pee. Okay. He need to know these women's every move, allegedly. They also were not permitted to look at other men, and they were required to call Kelly daddy, allegedly. But I can say, being that I'm not going to be working with or for him in a while, okay, I can say I did a couple of R. Kelly shows as a production assistant. And when I read this, I absolutely could see that. I mean, working back there with him and his people, it was like you could cut the air with a knife. It was so dead. It was so dead. It was actually one of the most deadest shows I've ever worked for. And also, the only people that he was really engaging with was the people that he should have been engaging with, and that is the DJs that were doing the shows, especially the local DJs here, because he had to do the promo and he had to, play nice with these certain cats. Now, I'm not going to even say the cat's name because honestly, I don't dig the cat in real life. Okay, there, I said it. Okay, and he had to play nice with them because they're the ones that spin his records. They're the ones that's going to put his records on the airways. So those are the only people. besides the meet and greet that he did, that he did not associate with anybody. Now, ironically, over the weekend, I did speak with one of his alleged, could have been victims. And I'm not going to say her name. When I asked her though, when she told me about it, because she asked me, what did I think about it? And I told her what I thought about it. And then so she told me her situation with R. Kelly. And I was just like, my jaw hit the floor. So I asked her, I said, will you be willing to come to my show and actually talk about it? And she said, absolutely. So I'm going to be working that out now that this is going on, especially because I would love to hear her intake on it. And the way that she said what went down, I totally 100% believe her. Okay. So I'm going to get with that very, 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 very soon. So you guys stay posted on that. All right. So let me know y'all 2 cents on that. Are you guys? Oh, and then his lawyer came out and said that R. Kelly was surprised that he got that verdict. His lawyer said he was not expecting that verdict and he will appeal. Now, this wasn't bad enough as far as all the rules that R. Kelly had, right? It was also reported that he withheld his STD status from the women that he slept with, and they have evidence allegedly that he asked underage girls to send him very explicit pictures. Allegedly, because at the end of the day, I gotta stay my own on this on here, okay? Because I'm not gonna have them take my hard work down. So you guys can paint the picture on that now. Although, okay, now people might be happy that he may be sentenced to 10 years to life. And people are celebrating, but it's not a celebration yet. Okay, because he still got a lot of cases going. Okay. Now remember, he is still facing child stuff charges, obstruction of justice. These are charges back in Chicago, Illinois. And don't forget, he was also charged in Minnesota for allegedly engaging in trafficking with a minor in 2019. So R. Kelly could very well be spending the rest of his life behind bars unless his lawyers dock up that thing that whatever Bill Cosby lawyers did. And you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know, but so far he is facing a lot of years in prison. So what are y'all 2 cents about the guilty verdict against him? Do you guys think that he's going to spend the rest of his life in prison? It's super sad, but guess what? I really hope that he gets what he deserves as a formal um uh, um victim, I would say. Anybody that does that deserves to be thrown under the bus, under the jail, with throw the keys away, you know change the locks. So that's how I feel about that. So now that we talked about sad stuff, dreadful stuff, let's talk about some funny stuff. Okay, this makes me laugh. All right. So Bow Wow says that he FaceTimed Diddy about Diddy's relationship with baby mama Joie Chavis. Chavis. Do y'all believe that? Could you imagine if you was Diddy, right? And you get a phone call from Bow Wow. Do you think you really gonna have to explain yourself? Okay, so according to Bow Wow, he said that basically that he heard Diddy's piece, he heard Joey's piece, and then they heard his piece. Okay. Now we all know that my thing is with when it comes to Bow Wow, right? If you didn't have an issue with Diddy dating your ex, then why did you feel the need to have to FaceTime him allegedly for him to explain himself to you? Diddy is a multi-millionaire. And I don't care what Bow Wow lying about taking private jets say. I really feel like Bow Wow is a thousandaire. Now, is he richer than most common folks? Absolutely. But is he traveling on yachts? You know what I'm saying? Dating somebody out from one group, having one being sister wives with Carisha from the City Girls, and now Joey, like they might be sister wives for all we know. But do you really think that Diddy is going to sit here and explain himself to Shad Moss, aka Bow Wow? Now I doubt that seriously. You know, I just don't see it. I just don't see Diddy taking time out of his day to tell Bauer, "Oh yeah, this is why I'm smashing your baby mom, bro. This is why I'm smashing her cakes to smithereens." Okay, so we all saw the pictures of Joey Davis and Diddy having some type of romantic thing going on, some smooches, a little, butt grab, a little cuddling while they were on vacation together, right? I'm gonna pull up the picture so you guys can see. Hold on, so we could take a walk down memory lane. Let me see. Is it gonna show? No, it's not gonna show. Hold on, y'all. I gotta stop my screen. Then I gotta freaking bring it back up. See, this is what I'm saying. Shout out to creators. People just think that you just get up on here and run your mouth. It's not for the weak, okay? It is not for the weak. You gotta know about stuff. I'm a one-woman show. All right. So y'all remember these pictures, right? Diddy in his silk outfit, her in her zebra outfit, tatted up, Bow Wow name probably somewhere on there. One of my homegirls was like, Diddy got an ugly body. Like, he's not even cute, but I'm just into chocolate dudes. So it's like, you chocolate, I'm all for it. So y'all remember these pictures, right? Diddy looks all happy. Look at them. Look at them on the yacht, just chilling. Just chilling. I know Bow Wow was hating. I know he was hating. This dude be lying about taking private jets. So I know he was hating big time. Now, okay, so here's the thing. Bow Wow shares a daughter with Joey. And I think it was more of an ego thing. So he did an interview with Chicago's WGCI morning show, and he jokingly said that he wanted to kill them when those pictures came out. He said it, or his laugh sounded a little eerie. Like I said, I think this was more a sprung to the ego. Now he then tried to backtrack it, right? So here's what he said. He said, I can't play it because of copyright reasons, but if you go to my website, FatGirlSnoop.co, the link is absolutely on there and you guys could check it out on there. But here's what he said. He said, as far as Joey is concerned, me and her, we haven't really been in that space in probably like 13 years. Really, that's my homegirl, my daughter's mom, so it's always going to be respect. Really, Bow Wow? Then why did you have to mention that you FaceTime Diddy if you haven't been inside that woman's drawers for 13 years? So why would you care if she was dating a multi-millionaire? Why would you care? Why would you care if she's on that multi-millionaire's yacht? Why would you care? Okay? Why? Because your ego was poof, it was deflated. Okay? So he continues. He said, don't think that I didn't put a call in and talk to her about what was going on. But even me and Dude, we spoke about it too. That's a conversation me and him had. I ain't going to share that, but it was a good little hour and 15-minute conversation on FaceTime. I just look at things differently. If Joey was sitting here right now, she'll tell you straight up, he don't pay my bills. But it's like a line of respect that's there amongst us. Bow Wow, you're not even in that same tax bracket. Okay, I digress. That's something we spoke about in private. We dealt with it. We moved on from it. I heard his piece. I heard her piece. They heard mine. And like I said, you can check out the snippet below. The snippet on my page, FatGirlSnoop.co. Okay. Now, after the pictures of Joey and Diddy surfaced via social media, a fan asked Bow Wow about, rappers dating his exes. And he responded, I feel no type of way. It's so many beautiful women in the world. Plus, my Uncle Snoop gave me the game at 9. We ain't tripping over here. As I said, if you ain't tripping over there, then why did you make that FaceTime? Why'd you call from over there if you didn't care? So I call BS on that. And honestly, I'm going to give y'all my 2 cents in a minute. Let me continue, right? All right. So my thing is, Bow Wow has messed with a lot of women in this industry. And a lot of rappers have messed with his exes in the industry. But do y'all know who I think that he wouldn't try that mess with? Hold on. This guy right here. Could you imagine Bow Wow confronting Future on, stuff that got to do with Joey? Because Future had a baby with Joey after Bow Wow did. So I know that Bow Wow didn't try Future like that. I know that conversation didn't happen. And don't forget, Future also dated Bow Wow's ex, Sierra. So Bow Wow got hit after hit after hit. Okay. Also, my 2 cents is, and I might be wrong, but like I said, this is my 2 cents, and this is why I have this show. I really feel like that this conversation that Bow Wow said that he had with Diddy did not happen. Now, I do think he probably, threw some salt on Joey on the low. But do I think that Diddy took an hour and 15 minutes of his time to speak with Bow Wow about a relationship that we don't even know that Diddy is even in? We know he's hitting it, but we don't know if there's a relationship. So that's exactly why that I think that Bow Wow is full of kimchi when it comes to that. There, I said it. And let me know your 2 cents in the comments about that. And guys, I am so happy that I actually went through a whole 30 minutes and did not use not one bad word. So shouts out to me. Yay! I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying, y'all. I am so trying. But let me go ahead and run. But before I do, before you leave, if you like what you saw and you want to see more of my 2 cents, please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, you can always catch me on my website, that is PhatgyrlSnoop.co, where you could drop your 2 cents about Michael Jordan's son Jeff. Do y'all think Daddy Mike is going to make this all disappear? And what about RKelly? Do you guys think that they are going to throw the max sentence at him now that he's found guilty? And what about Bow Wow? Do y'all really think this hour and 15-minute conversation with Diddy actually happened? I do not. And that is my 2 cents, and I am sticking to it. And remember, that is PHAT, as in pretty, hot, and tempting. Bye for now.